What's up, guys? So in this video I want to show you what I've been doing recently with ChatGPT4. This is my story chat. I've got everything like outlined from my story in this chat history. So then ChatGPT is able to take that information into account when addressing future responses, right? Or when incorporating that in the answers that it gives to future prompts. So what I did here was prompt it to say, hey, write up 25 statements infused with bits and examples from Kyle's story. So then it says, okay, we'll just focus on number 1 for right now, because then I'll show you how I progress that from a simple statement into a story, and then use that story to create snippets on social media for posts, but also for that I record snippets on my cell phone and then add captions to them and post them out to different social media platforms. So I use ChatGPT4 for this. Starting my business at 12, mowing lawns taught me the value of hard work and entrepreneurial spirit. That's the first step crucial in any journey. Okay, so that's one statement. It's 2 sentences long. But then we go to here, so expand each statement to be about 2x as long, right? So we're making it a little bit longer because the goal here is to have a valuable short video script. You don't want to use the word script here for ChatGPT because it'll kind of create roles and different things and make it more complicated, because these are sentences that I am reading and adding captions to while the video is recording my face. I'll show you those videos in a minute. Those are all uploading and buffering at this point. So starting my business at 12, mowing lawns was more than earning money. It was my first foray into the world of entrepreneurship, teaching me the fundamentals of hard work, customer relations, and the value of earning your own way. That initial step laid the groundwork for my entrepreneurial spirit. So now we have something that's it's still 2 sentences long, but it's roughly twice as long as what it was before. So now the next level to this is, besides reformatting CSV, is create an entertaining, plainly worded short story for each statement, making it about 2x longer than the statement is now. So we're trying to build it up to about a 1 minute long script, which is roughly 100 words or so, give or take, depending on your rate of speech. So then it's like, okay, starting my own online business. Now, if you have, caveat here is, if you have not given ChatGPT the intimate details of your story, it'll kind of invent things, which you'll kind of see in some different examples here. But when I was 12, I decided to start my own lawn mowing business, armed with just a secondhand mower and determination to succeed. I went door to door offering my services. Now, I honestly didn't go door to door. I had a few neighbors, so it was sort of door to door, but not really. I managed to negotiate rates, manage time, and deal with all kinds of customers. I remember getting paid extra for invented name here, Mrs. Thompson's cat from rescuing a tree. So it invented that statement in there because it needed a story and it wanted to add that, right? Because it wanted an entertaining story to add into that. So, but then it gives me a script to sort of be reading into social media to create my goal is to create a lot of short videos out of this and basically be publishing 1 or 2 of those every day for the next while to basically build up the personal side of my brand so people get familiar with me, then they can get familiar with what I do. So that's the direction that I'm using ChatGPT to help develop, and I'm using this specific the chat here. You keep going back to and adding to that same chat. You don't just sit there and add in, don't go up to the top here and add a new chat every time. Rather than starting here, go back in history and grab that same chat, name it something that you want using the 3 dots here. You can rename your chats. Like Kyle Ross Facebook 2024 story, so I remember that chat there, and I'm adding to that all the storylines there. You can see it's kind of small, but you can see how small that scroll wheel is. There's a lot of things in this chat, but that forms background for the AI to reference when you prompt it again. Versus if you start up here and you add a new chat into it, you're not helping the AI by giving it background on your story. So this is essentially creating a micro GPT. A GPT is an AI model designed for a specific purpose, but it's creating a micro GPT of your story, which you're using to create social media stories out of, right? So that's the direction that I'm using this specific ChatGPT4 chat window for, because then it knows my story and I can simply get new kinds of formats for that various story. So hope that's helpful and gives you some ideas on how you can use AI to create new social media posts in your voice, with your story, and with your various details. Let me know if you got any questions. Feel free to comment them. I'll hop on them as fast as I can over Easter weekend.